We're going up, I said. This is our year, I said. 7 without a win, he says. Welcome back to the Oldham days with me, Jayhuahua, and welcome back to the train of misery. Let's get straight into it. It's going to be a quick recap. Right, we're fourth. I don't even know how we're still fourth. Leeds are running away with it. Leeds are 15 points clear. Where do we even start? 3 defeats and 2 draws in the last 5 games. Let's look at the schedule, shall we? Well, here we were against Norwich and Coventry in the last episode. We had that 2-2 against Coventry where they scored in the 94th minute, didn't they? Against 10 men of us. And I was like, ooh, come on. Followed that up against Derby, lost 2-1. Then we beat Coventry 2-1. Premiership opposition, we're going up. Then lost 4-2 to Ipswich, who are not doing great. 2-2 against Bristol City. Somehow beating Southampton 3-1. This game. I'm going to give you a second to digest this one. 15 minutes in, James Taylor, 1-0. 41 minutes in, James Taylor, 2-0. 42 minutes in, Norberto Rodriguez, 3-0, game over. Half time. 48 minutes, Evan Ferguson, 3-1. Jay Holland, 63 minutes, 3-2. Brian Stevenson, 70th minute, 3-3. Kelvin Abrifa, 88th minute, 4-3. And you'd think that's the time to turn the game off. No, I carried on, didn't I? After that, basically in the first 30 seconds we conceded against Cardiff, Luke Iredale, 1-0. Then Chris Knight made it 2-0. Then a quick 1-0 defeat to Sunderland, another early goal. And then finally, a 3-3 against Norwich. In fairness, we were 2-1 down, brought it back to 3-2. They brought it back to 3-3. I'll give you the fact that I don't mind a 3-3 away at Norwich, being the fact that Norwich are 6th. They're also up there with us. It's all the other teams that we've just lost to. Sunderland, mid-table. Ipswich, relegation zone. Sheffield United, mid-table. Derby, mid-table. Cardiff, mid-table. James Taylor, still on a 7.20. So yeah, rubbish. Now, there's a little bit of transfer business to bring you up to speed with. Oakley Cannoneer has gone. He's left the building. £5.5 million. All the money up front from Watford. 20% sell-on clause in his contract. I don't remember doing that. I must have done. Maybe it was when he first came. I don't know. There's 20% sell-on clause in his contract. I honestly don't remember doing it. I'm a little bit livid. The 1.1 million of it went to him. But look, he's been last couple of years. He's fallen out of favour. And to be fair, even there in the Championship, 19 times off the bench, he's never really done great. Maybe the last season in League One, the promotion season in League One, a couple of seasons in the Championship, he did okay. But he's never scored loads for us. He's never been a goal machine. So he was unhappy because he wasn't playing enough. Understandably, I said, well, sod off then. And he went, right, I will. Watford came in, 5.5 million. I accepted. He's gone. Bye-bye, Oakley. Hello, Julian Rojas, or Julian Rojas. I don't know. We'll call him Rojas, shall we? We'll add a little bit of flair to his name. Colombian, £4,400 a week. 2.3 million I paid for him. I had to put a bit in over instalments. I think I put in most of it in instalments, to be fair. Very pleased with this signing. Centre back, very good player. 17 passing, ball playing defender. Yes, please. He's just arrived. He's not set the world on fire yet, but we are in free fall, so I'll let him off. The one downside with Julian, minimum fee release clause of domestic clubs in higher division, £13.25 million. Now, I thought, do you know what? We're going up. I'll accept that because there won't be a domestic club in a higher division in 6 months' time. And then we started losing. I'll have a lot. So yeah. Another thing he wanted, and we couldn't even get, he's a star player, and he wanted 2 things. He wanted a guaranteed minimum fee release clause. He's got it. He wanted me to bring a player in to help him settle. I hate that one, because how do you know who's going to help them settle? So I trawled the under-21s for Colombia, under-23s, whatever, and I found Frank Pino Grigio. I found Frank Pino. who I spent £2.4 million on. He's on £4,000 a week, 5-star potential, worth a hell of a lot now, and he's a pretty good player. 1 start, 3 off the bench, 2 goals. Those 2 goals were in the last game against Norwich. Considering we've just lost Oakley Cannoneer, bringing in another striker seemed sensible. Frank Pino, welcome to the club. And I fulfil the promise to Julian Rojas. Yeah. No minimum fee release clause for Frank either. We've upgraded the trading facilities once more. The current wage budget, I've moved it up to £225,000. Got £1 million still in the transfer revenue. And got £4.5 million in the bank. Now, Kane, full of love. He said, I no longer want to leave the club. Fantastic. The next day, I want a new contract. And he wasn't one of those ones where you talk to them and they get heartened. No, he wanted a new contract. And to be fair, he was on about £4,000 a week, £3,500 a week. He deserved a new contract. He wanted £24,000 a week, which I physically can't offer. £20,500 is the max I can offer. Somehow, I managed to get him to £17,500. How did I do that, I hear you ask? I put a non-promotion release clause on of £12 million because I went, we're getting promoted. So I have doubled down so hard on promotion this season, and we have fallen apart, ladies and gentlemen. The misery just keeps on misering. That's not even a word. I am genuinely unravelling at the seams. So, I've brought you back today, the top of the table Leeds. Why? Why not? And then I've got Forest in the 5th round of the Cup. So the runaway leaders, Leeds, I'm not even going to say it, runaway leaders. Hate myself. Championship leaders, Leeds, 81 points. They are 18 points clear at the top. The battle for second place is very juicy. But if you just look at it, we've still never been lower than 4th. We're about to. We've been second for so long this season, and it's even through the defeats and the draws, we've managed to maintain ourselves up here. So I'd like to think that this blip is going to end, and we're going to come back March, April, and May, and give it a good push. We should get at least playoffs. If I don't even finish inside the playoffs, I'll be mortified. But we've got to kick on, and we've really got to pull ourselves out of this rut. So yeah, it's been a bit of a tumultuous January. I was really happy with the January transfer business, but unfortunately, the form just fell off the face of the earth, and Leeds was when I wanted to come back for, and I really wanted to be sort of chasing them down and be like maybe 5 points behind them, still within touching distance, to play this game and say, can we close the gap? Could we win the league? I don't even know if we'll go up anymore. Nobody expects us to get a result. This is it now, because no one's expecting us to do anything. Maybe this is the game we turn it round. Let's hope we do, gang. Early encouragement. They love it. Stretch that out. And Dongola. Into Forrester now. McGlone. Here we go. Forrester. Coles. Find a pass. Leighton Stewart. Back to McGlone. Alan Davis is through. Oh, and Baxter collects. Don't like that. Leeds highlights. Forrester. Oh, Forrester gets back. Brilliant. I thought he was going to foul him then. No shots on target for either team as yet. Leeds have had the better of it. And here come Leeds. Chan. To Cerudo. Through to Donnelly. Too easy. Too easy. Offside! Well. Well. Good job already shouted because I could have berated him. 9 shots, none on target for Leeds. It has been all Leeds. I'm going to demand more. Okay, so 0-0 at half time. Would I take a draw away at Leeds? I think I bloody would. Yeah, I'm happy with the performance so far. I'll tell you what though, Leighton Stewart's been booked and not playing great. Frank Pino, last game's hero. On you come. Mark Cole's off you come. For Norberto Rodriguez. Rob Jenkins for Victor Chukwudi. And it's going to be a quadruple change. Alan Sander for Harrison Burrows. Oh, and Dongola though, he's on a yellow card. Not playing much better. You know what? I don't want to go down to 10. There we go. There is the 4 changes. Every single player coming off was booked in that first half. Here comes Forrester. Rojas. I think when Rojas and Pino settle in, that'll be fantastic for the club. They were great steals, great signings, and yeah. Here come Leeds then. Perkins. Donnelly. Montoya with the save. It is all Leeds. And they finally got their goal. Tyler Morton. It's just non-stop Leeds. Can we get back into this in some capacity? Absolutely not. Gabriel Cerudo gets it in the back of the net. 2-0. I can't be too annoyed. We are abysmal right now, and Leeds are top and flying. I didn't expect anything good to come of this game. That being said, when will this form change? Because if I'm not careful, I'm not even going to finish mid-table. I could get sacked. Kinel. What a dismal second half this has been. This has been my life, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is what we're going with. I don't even know. I don't even know. Couple of changes, bit of a demand more. And here we go. Alan Sander. Rodriguez. Out to Worm Leighton. Into Chuck Woody. McGlone. Worm Leighton. He's ended up in the back of the net. James Taylor. And he was a bit of tactical genius. Leeds don't know what to do. Well, here we go then. Could it be 4? It is 4. Sonny Perkins. Oh, dismal. Dismal, dismal. Davies now. Taylor. I don't know what to do. I'm struggling. I think I've got to change system, but what system do I go to? The 4-1-3 sort of very narrow 4-1-3-2 is a bit of my. It's not like my go-to. I don't like the diamond. I like a defensive midfield. Far from pleased. Got the cup game against Forest still to come. Let's get to it. Where are Forest in the league? Nottingham Forest favourites to win. 6th. We're still 4th. We're 7 points off the pace now of even going up automatically. We're 3 points inside the playoffs. It's really tricky. I'm falling away and I'm worried. I am worried about not even making the playoffs. But that's right. What should we do against Forest? What shall we do against Forest? Start off. Burrows. Burrows for Sander. Joe Worm-Leighton for Ndongala. I'm going to play Fitzgerald for Rojas. And I'm going to put Kingdon on as well. Kane Fuller Love's back. Oh, we get 9 subs as well. So Ashley Lloyd for Mark Coles. And I'm going to play Norberto Rodriguez as an advanced playmaker. No, I'm going to play him as the roaming playmaker on support. Have him as a roaming playmaker, box-to-box central midfield attack. Just pinging it about. Then Kane Fuller Love for Leighton Stewart. McGlone, Havanna. He's been injured, but getting back on. Is that right? Is that the team? I think that's the team, gang. I think that's what we're going to do. And all I've done is put a roaming playmaker in. I've not really changed much at all, have I? I thought it was going to be a bit radical. We'll see how we get on against Forest. Next time you come for an episode, we might look very different. The problem is I get very set in my ways with my formations. When a formation's working, I get very set with it. And then the problem is, if I changed and played a winger once and we won, I'd then want to play wingers all the time. And I haven't got any wingers. Whoever expects us to lose against Forest, the board and the fans. Apparently we're still getting an A+. C+ from the supporters. They want us to avoid relegation, and the board want us to finish mid-table. Like, we're overachieving, and I suppose, I need to get over myself. Saying I wants to go up. I thought we had it. I thought we had what it takes, but let's just take stock for a second. There we are, 22nd. Relegation places for the amount we're spending per year, £9.02 million. The next jump up is Blackpool, £3.5 million more. And if we go all the way up, Leeds, 45 million. They pay 5 times the amount on wages, and we just got battered 4-1. So for us to still be in the playoff picture at this point is pretty good going. I just don't want to get stuck in the Championship for too long. And I'm worried this season. We started off great, and we've fallen away. Let's see what we can do against Forest then. Thing is, against Coventry and Southampton, up games, We've done brilliantly. So here we go. If we win this game now, I don't know if I'll be fuming. I won't be fuming. Of course I want to win it. But when will the poor league form come to an end? 8 without a win in the league. What was that? Deserved a goal. Deserved a goal. I'm going to encourage. They love the encouragement. Fantastic. I'm on the left. I'm staying on the left. Stay here. Here we go then. Rodriguez with the free kick. Bit too far out for the shot. He does go for the shot. Poured. Parried wide by, what's his name? Maher. Burrows with the corner. Jenkins. Great touch. Great touch. Brilliant. Awful. Like, where's your left foot, Jenkins? Come on, Rob. Sort yourself out. Alison Burrows with another corner. Aimless, surely. Far post. And it's straight to the goalkeeper. Billy Gilmore. In. Jack Kingdon away. Rivas. Shackleton. Back. Oh, and Kane Fullalove back from injury. Tenacious. We could do... to be fair, last season... 1-0. It was a Kane Fullalove show last season, and he's been crap this season. And we've still been doing brilliantly, so... I do need to get over myself and just maybe consolidate for another year in the Championship. Maybe be happy with how good the start was, that we're going to achieve our goals comfortably. Fullalove. Go on. Oh! Arrogance! Confidence! Brilliance! Kane Fullalove is back! Come on. Fitzgerald. Oh, Ian! He's getting sent off! Ian! I'm absolutely livid. Rob Jenkins is playing crap. Harrison Burrows is playing crap. James Taylor is also playing crap. So Julian Rojas is coming on, and I've had to bring him on. I've had to bring a defender on. That's really disappointing now. But 1-1. We just don't need it. That should have been a penalty. That looked like a penalty in the match engine. Rodriguez. Brilliant. Ashley Lloyd. Go on. Find someone. Or just keep going alone. In. Kane Fullalove off the post. He's seen it the second time of asking. It's that man again. And he is back. And he could be leaving in the summer for £12 million. Less than what I got offered in the window last summer. FYI. It would be £12 million up front, though. It would be 12 million, non-promotion release clause. And it'd be good to reinvest that in the squad. We got him for free. It'd be great. It'd be great profit as a player. Anyway, what am I saying? 2-1. Oh, 2-2. What's that for goalkeeping? I think this game's really trying to test me today. Oh. Right. Do you know what I'm going to have to do? Because I can't do an extra stop. Rob Jenkins is coming off for... I'm going to put Victor Chukwudi box to box. And then we've got 2 subs for later on in the game. Kane Fullalove won't be coming off unless he gets injured. He's staying on. I'm not that happy with the performance so far, but if I say that, they'll probably all be buzzing. They were all buzzing. So, there is that. We've had considerably less possession. In all Forest, 35% possession we've had. Not very good, is it? Shackleton. Kioso. McCormack. 3-2. And we've got 10 men. We've got 10 men. What are we expected to do? Joshua Montoya's having the Worst game he's had in months. I'm going to demand more. Oh, it's absolutely nuked the morale. Sander. Alan Sander. Through. Kane full of love. You're all on your own, Kane. Ashley Lloyd with a corner now. Across. Kingdon off the bar. Here come Forest then. Kalonji. Oh, he's allowed to just walk through. Luckily, we didn't get caught out. Kane full of love now. He's going for it. Go on, Kane. Oh, gives a foul away. I thought he was him lashing out. Right, a couple of changes. Rodriguez. Do you know what? Frank Pino. Get him on. And he can be inside forward. I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder on support. Yes. Put Kane full of love in the middle. There we go. Again, what's this? You can't even see the defence, but you don't need to. But right, we're going to shout some encouragement, and they all love it. Unfortunately, there is no highlights to speak of. No highlights. No comeback. No joy whatsoever in this episode. Thank you for coming along to this roller coaster. It's not even a roller coaster of misery, is it? A roller coaster implies there are ups and downs. It's just constant downs. It is misery upon misery upon misery upon misery. When will we return? Hopefully. It's a new month. Blackpool, 24th. If we don't beat Blackpool, it's time to give up. It's just going to be the end of the season. I tell you what, we're going to put a pin in when we're coming back. It might be here, or it might just be Burnley Luton. We'll see, won't we? Thanks for watching. Please, right, if you got this far, you've seen me unravel, drop a like on the video, and just tell me in the comments. It's going to be all right. Thank you very much for watching, gang. Take good care of yourselves. See you soon.